My name is Laura, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about photographing art. Like a lot of people from my generation, my dad had a camera. I said to my dad, though, I'd really like to have a camera for Christmas. And my dad was like, no way, they're way too expensive. Before I get you a camera, you need to learn how to use a camera. He was like, I'm going to teach you all the technical stuff, kind of like exposure, shutter speed. And I just fell in love with the process. From there, I took a course in my hometown, and it was just me and a bunch of really old guys. The teacher found me really cute, and he thought it was like quite funny. This like 13-year-old girl had been really interested in the darkroom and black and white process and everything. As I was going through high school, and I kept coming back to this course every year, and like I decided I wanted to pursue photography career. For me, it's always been a bit of a compulsion. I always carry like a point and shoot camera with me, and I just, quite compulsively document like people around me. I quite enjoy the analog side because I don't get to see what I'm working on straight away. And that's like quite different to what we do here at work. I'm part of the photography team. Our role is to photograph all the artworks that the galleries own. An artwork will come into the studio. We have two big flashlights at even distance from the artwork, and we use a color chart. It's very technical. It feels quite different to like what you're thinking of when you're thinking of like artistic photography. It's almost like a scientific method. We're trying to get the best quality image with even lighting, so then when you're showing it, hopefully that will be an accurate representation of how the object looks. The collection is huge, but also not everything is an artwork per se. We get a lot of like interesting materials, which could be like letters between artists, it could be drawings, it could be early sketches. This is quite silly, but I just really love any time we photograph anything from Spain, just because I'm Spanish. I quite love any time we're doing like some Picasso or Dali or Miro. Is like quite sweet for me to see. We had Picasso's astral chart that someone had made for him. He was a Pisces, so that was quite exciting for me. I found it really funny. I also find it quite exciting when we get to do current photographers whose work I like and new acquisitions, and then you're just kind of holding the prints and seeing what they've done. That can be quite frustrating sometimes because you're like, I just want to make this a little bit more contrasty, a little bit more saturated, or like kind of mess around with the lighting. It can be a bit difficult sometimes to like stop yourself from being like, I just want to slight that a bit further.